Oh, good morning, boys and girls. Ross Presbar back here again, back in Aruba. Today's Facebook Live is going to be all about email marketing. I know over the course of the last couple of weeks, our coffee breaks have been specifically about tips and ideas on how to get more local marketing ideas for you and your organization. And today we're going to focus on some great ideas and strategies specifically for email marketing and why it's important to have this as part of your overall marketing strategy. So let's go ahead and dive right in. This is a bit of a lengthy one, so I'm going to move myself out of the way. Here we go. And let me get this set up here. And show on screen. There we go. All right. So as I mentioned, we are going to talk about 6 specific email marketing ideas for small businesses. All right, and here we go. Same little issue. I don't know why. All right, I know I'm doing this the same way I did last time. I don't understand why. Oh, there we go. Yay. All right, so if you've never been on any of our previous coffee breaks, this is episode 43. We're pretty excited that we decided to start this last year and have been consistently doing this every week. Our company's been around for over 22 years. And of course, 22 years ago, we started with websites because back then there was nothing else. But obviously over the years, as the marketing trends and sort of the environment has changed, we have had to change and adapt with it. So we've become very familiar with all of the different things, whether it's mobile marketing, social media management, advertising, digital advertising, and now automation. All right, and there we go. It keeps going good, right? So what we're going to cover today are 6 great ideas for your email marketing, how to get local subscribers, which obviously is important, and some advanced marketing tips specific to email. All right, so email is often underutilized by small and local businesses, despite the fact that it boasts a whopping 122% return on investment. That's more than 4 times that of social media and direct mail. Now we know that social media is important. All of these factors are important to some degree, depending on, of course, where you are, what your business is, and more importantly, who your avatar is or who your target market is, right? You need to be marketing where they are. So whether you own or operate an auto repair shop, landscaping business, tax preparation service, or any other type of local business, here's how you can leverage the power of email to win new customers and to keep them coming back, which is equally as important. All right, so we'll jump right in. Email marketing should promote your business, but your email strategy should also feature value-added content that motivates opens, influences clicks, fosters trust, and of course, ultimately earns you some money. Try these proven email marketing strategies for your local business. So number 1, create an editorial calendar around events, holidays, and local happenings. And it's actually important just to have a calendar specific for all this anyways. We give all of our clients free access to a calendar that we've developed for all 365 days. This is both for potentially where your market is, US and Canada and Europe, and of course Aruba, whether it's related to the holidays or different events. But it has great ideas to help you sort of figure out what you want to do in your overall marketing. A local focus, though, will endear your business to your local customers. So map out an editorial calendar that's based on, again, holidays, special events, and other happenings that are important to your audience, right? So some ideas include promotions for community holiday shopping days. Now, this is great because we all do this, right? Even though this might have started in the US, seems everywhere now has Black Friday, Cyber Monday. I don't know if locally we have Small Business Saturday. I don't think so, but if you're watching this from anywhere else like the US, this is definitely a big thing. And Giving Tuesday, just as some examples. Special offers that are for annual events. So for instance, there might be a school dance or a community festival like our carnival, parades, and historical anniversaries that you could tie a special offer to. You can also do interesting historical facts about your city. Now, these can segue to the importance of shopping, let's say downtown, for instance, right? So, and we have a lot of historical areas to explore here on Aruba. Seasonal offers that are relevant to your local audience. So for instance, people, and again, this is US based, but people that live in the Northeast communities need to weather the winter cold, while those in the Southwest communities need to beat the summer heat. And you can offer seasonal offers that are related to those seasons. We don't really have a season here in Aruba, but we do have specific times of the year that certain things happen, which obviously are seasonal and can also apply. Promotions that are tied to local athletics. So a restaurant might offer a pre-game special, so like before a big football game for the local high school, or in our case, maybe football as in soccer, while a spa might offer a discount based on the number of points scored by a local football team, right? You wouldn't do this for basketball, right? Because basketball, you have 70, 80, 90 points. Local gift guides. Consider promoting top-selling holiday gifts in your local area, or maybe the most wanted or desired Christmas gifts based on local feedback. This is a great way to drive business to yourself or local retailers. Craft valuable newsletters. Now, this is definitely something we've talked about a lot, specifically because our platform has a built-in component specifically for newsletters and those templates, which is amazing. The best email newsletters are packed with valuable tips and tricks that your audience can use to solve their problems. Again, if you know who you're targeting, right? So who your business serves, if you're targeting them correctly, then you'll already know what kind of problems they might have, which then can also mean you can provide tips and tricks to help them with those problems or achieve goals or just improving their lives altogether. Your newsletter tends lends authority to your business. It establishes solidarity with your audience and helps foster long-term customer loyalty. So some ideas like how-to tips with a local focus. For example, a beauty salon might feature tips about how to maintain skin health in cold, dry climates, or in Aruba, it could be the opposite. Or a landscaper might send a tip about the best local source for garden soil. A localized guide is something that anyone can send a guide, let's say, to landscaping a home, but only a local landscaper knows which plants grow best in your community. So what unique local insights can you share with your audience that could help them? That's what you need to be thinking about. Important local announcements. So as the city, or in our case, the island utility rate goes up, yes, it has. A local hardware store might offer energy-saving tips to help keep costs low. That's a great idea, and we've recently had that here. Keep abreast of local news and identify relevant tie-ins that educate and help your customers, as well as naturally promoting your business. There are plenty of great email newsletter topics, so pick one, then apply a local focus to give your business that competitive advantage that customers will love, and obviously you will love too. Promote a rewards or loyalty program. I have been talking about this for a long time now. We'll continue to, because we've got some amazing systems that we have been developing, both for rewards, gift cards, and loyalty. We can always talk about that at another time, but many businesses can offer these programs, and email is just a fantastic way to boost that enrollment into these programs, right? So use your email marketing to create excitement, for instance, for your program, or detail the benefits of why they should sign up. You can ask existing customers to send referrals your way in return for a special discount or a reward for doing so. Sending customers gifts on special days, such as birthday. If you don't have a birthday program, you're missing out, right? And we have a great automation set up specifically for that to help you with making sure that your customers that have enrolled in some form or fashion get notified when their birthday is, and maybe to even bring them into your business based on something specific that you're offering. Of course, anniversaries are great, graduations. If you can get that information, the more information you have, the better it is for you, because you're able to at least let them know you're thinking about them. You can also send reminders for customers to check their rewards account balances online and to share your program with their friends and family members on social media so that they can also reap the rewards as well, right? So if you're sending out a reminder saying, hey, don't forget you still got X amount of points, give them a suggestion what they can use those points for, right? So, staying top of mind without flooding their inbox, because you don't want to, piss them off, but certainly this is a great way to get in front of them again. Create customer spotlights and case studies. We spoke a little bit about this. We talked about testimonials a couple of weeks ago. So the proof is in the pudding, right? And you can use email marketing to show your audience how you've actually helped other customers just like them. It's a great way to prove that you understand their needs and can actually deliver solutions. So customer spotlights, talking about a customer you've had that had an exceptional experience with you. And of course, testimonials. Case studies that might detail exactly how you've solved a common local problem specific to your target market or your avatar. Before and after shots for a visual experience that highlights your capabilities, especially if you're someone who, like a construction company or kitchen cabinets or whatnot. Customer spotlights, case studies, and photos really help show off what you know and of course, which motivate customer responses. Gain customer insights. This is a good one. We don't use this as much as we should. Polls and surveys can help you learn more about your local audience, which can in turn inform future email marketing and of course boost your return on investment. So here's some additional ideas, like sending out a poll or survey to get customer feedback on local trends, or asking questions specifically about your business that can then help you. Report these results once you have them in a follow-up email. So local residents will no doubt find them interesting, especially if they've given you feedback. And it presents a perfect opportunity to promote a relevant product or service that might actually talk to whatever it is that the feedback was related to. And then, of course, sharing these results with your local newspapers, radio stations, television stations, popular bloggers, and other media members is just a fantastic way to get out some free PR. Your polls and surveys can ask about customer behavior, favorite products or trends, and even get opinions about local hot button issues. So start by determining which questions you want to answer, and if those insights will have local appeal, and if there's a natural segue to your business. If so, you've got a winning idea for both polls or surveys. Of course, sending special offers. Now, email marketing is an easy way to send a special offer to your subscribers, right? So sending out promotional emails with a single time limited discount to motivate quick sales is an exceptional idea. Of course, you don't want to blast them all the time just with promotion. And I think that's what we spoke about a few weeks ago when we talked about the balance. It should be for every 4 pieces that you send out or do, whether it's social media or whatnot, you should be giving value. And then maybe that 4th one, giving some sort of an idea of your product, service, or an offer, right? So you don't want to do that all the time because they get sick and tired of seeing that. You can include a special offer at the end of every newsletter. So you can have all the value add, and then at the very bottom, you might say, hey, the October special for us this month is da-da-da. So you can also subtly embed references to your products and services throughout your email content. Of course, if you're talking about a specific way to fix something or a way to get rid of a challenge that they might have, obviously you can relate back to a product or service that might do that. Sort of like I did earlier about our platform Ramp, because it has a ton of great value, different components to do different things, but a newsletter one is one of the best. So email is a great way to reach local customers with valuable content intertwined with timely and relevant promotions that actually drive local customers to your door, which is what everybody wants, right? All right, so let's talk about how we get local subscribers. These are all great ideas, but you can't implement them without a subscriber list. And if you haven't heard this before, I know I've mentioned it once before, the money is in the list. If you do not have a list of people that you can continually build a relationship with, especially through email, and be able to provide the ideas that we talked about earlier, there's no sense in doing this, right? So the good news is building one doesn't really add a lot of work to your already busy schedule, right? In fact, you can actually automate nearly everything we've talked about with marketing tools like Ramp. So here are some ideas for building a local email subscriber list. Automatically enroll customers. So when somebody purchases, your loyalty and your rewards card members, people that call on the phone, or people who email or fill out your website contact form, and you can add them automatically into your list. And if you're a brick and mortar, make sure that your cashiers know how to collect those email addresses during checkout, because that's also valuable because you know they're definitely a customer. Invite Facebook and other social media followers to subscribe to your email newsletter. Just sweeten the deal with an instant incentive. Give them reasons why they should be doing it. And of course, if you don't have this already, adding a form to your website, either in the sidebar, in the content, or as a pop-up, which is a great idea, it gets in front of mind. Offer a discount or go with a lead magnet. Hey, if you sign up, we'll give you this 25-point checklist on how to whatever's related to your business. And this will definitely help your subscription rate. Another idea is to actually partner with other local businesses, obviously some that don't compete with each other, but creating a community deals email list, or maybe you should share subscribers with one another. Just, of course, making sure that they know that they're signing up for this community-wide list that will deliver great content and offers from multiple businesses. You don't want to just do that without their knowing, and then all of a sudden they're getting bombarded with things that they didn't know about, right? So if they're having their relationship and their conversation with you, wherever it is, and you sign them up without their knowledge to a list where other businesses are going to reach out to them, I think they would be less than happy. All right, and here's some advanced local marketing tips for email. So once you get your feet wet, you can take advantage of these advanced strategies to get more out of your email marketing. So A/B split testing. What this really is, where you're testing multiple versions of the same email. I will give you one big tip. Whenever you make these changes, you're going to actually do A/B testing. Don't change 20 things in the email. You won't know what the change is that actually increased the subscriber rate or the open rate or whatnot. So if you're going to make a change to the subject line just to see how the open rates are, just change that. And then you've got your everything else is the same, right? If you decide that you've done the A/B split test and the B is the one that won, remove A, make B A, and then come up with another something else, maybe something inside the content that you can change. And then you, again, split test between these two. And you always advance the winner, the one that gets the most opens or the most clicks or whatnot. All right. And then, of course, once you've got the winner, then you can send it out to your entire list. Segment list. This is, and I'm gonna plug Ramp again because this is one of the most powerful features in our CRM, and that is how we segment lists. So most businesses will have different types of customers, right? Because you have different services or different products. So segmenting your list by interest or demographics to send the most relevant information and offers is ideal, right? So doing so can obviously increase responses exponentially. So if you've got customers that are using service A and you send them information about service B, which they don't know anything about and didn't even know you had it, perhaps, you'll get less than good rates on open and such. So your message is going to be different, right? So in our system, we actually have a very easy way for you to tag and create what's called a smart list. So you know exactly who is on list A and who's on list B, and then your messaging could be done specifically to each one. And then, of course, automating it. Well, that's what we're doing here. Automation marketing is amazing. You can create a series of emails in advance to nurture leads over time. This could even be people that maybe came to your website, added themselves to your list, and right away you could send a thank you email. A day later, another message that talks a little bit about you and your business. 2 days later, you may have something goes out that talks about what you've done for the community. You could have some testimonials 3 days later after that. So you could pre-build this out so that every time somebody touches, whether it's website, filling in the form or social media or whatnot, you can have a specific nurture sequence already pre-planned out where the message is specific to perhaps where they came in from or what their relationship is with you, right? And this is a fantastic thing, right? So you put in the work in advance, but now it's there ongoing. Set it and forget it. Exactly. Then, of course, measuring response. Using email analytics to measure open rates and clicks is incredibly important. You can identify which emails work best. Then you can emulate those efforts for future campaigns so you can continue to improve your email marketing over time. Email is a powerful and affordable tool that local small businesses can use to boost sales. Using these tips to connect with local customers, earning referrals, beating the competition, which is great. And of course, keeping business coming through your door is what we're all striving for. So if you need any assistance with anything we discussed today, whether it's email marketing and putting a strategy together overall, taking a look under the hood of our platform Ramp, whether it's specific for newsletters or the CRM or the smart list, please let us know. We'd love to help you out, even if it's just to have a conversation about where you are today, where you'd like to go, and how we might be able to assist. All right, I don't see that we have any questions today, so everyone have a great rest of the day, and we'll see you next week. Thanks.